So, a little bit of a recap from last time. We got Nate back up to full health, and he is no longer sleeping in the medical bed with Terry. We've got Terry almost up to full health, which is good. He obviously will always have this right second toe cut off, but maybe one day we can give him some bionic replacement for the sacrifice he's made to the colony. We have a couple things that we talked about that we need to focus on. Eventually, we need to get the warehouse finished. We need to get the walk-in stockpiled. But we have a lot of food up here that's ready to be brought into there and then can be cooked in meals. We have 5 alpacas, 2 of which are pregnant, which will bode well for us. And then things that we wanted to work on for this episode are, we talked about smoke leaf and how we're going to manage however it works. I've never used it before, but we were kind of hoping to get rid of this debuff right here. See, mood's pretty well down. We're getting offset now, recreation deprived, and Jono dying was not good either. So we have a couple things in here for everybody that we could stand to improve, but the smoke leaf was centered around fixing this chemical starvation, and then also it's something to sell. So I did look into it. I did a little bit of research. It is going to be difficult to manage, to say the least, because we want to make sure that no addiction forms. But we'll figure out how that is supposed to be dealt with as we go. So 96% grown, almost ready. Next item on the list was getting Terry to 100%. We can't really do anything about that now. It's just going to be a matter of time. But he still is getting up and working. Great colonist. And then the last thing that we had on the list from last episode that we wanted to start taking care of was getting Steezy tailoring. So after she plant cuts, I think that's going to be where we should send the focus. So for now, excuse me, I'll set it to regular time, and we can just monitor. It'll never not be a battle with this, because the game volume is part of the fun. I don't know if it's considered ambiance. This one, though, that I think becomes the problem is the music volume. So, alright, so we've got a lot of rice here, a lot of potates, and she's re-sowing, so hopefully we can get another growing season out of it. That would be phenomenal. It says 3 days, I think, for rice, and it was 5.8 days for potatoes, if I remember correctly, when we looked last time. So I'm gonna try to be a little more hands-off this time. The idea is that the game is supposed to run itself. If you get your work priorities set up properly. Oh, look at that. There's no more line through Terry, so he's able to do whatever is necessary. So let's see if we can't. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Plaintively nuzzled Steezy. And Steezy. Well, Terry chatted about beards. He does have a fantastic beard. There's a lot of gambling talk going on in here. Maybe I should have built the poker table instead. we had expanded that home area, and I'm wondering if I don't want to. I don't know if there's like a weirdness. Not a weirdness. It's so hard to form proper sentences while you're also playing. I don't know if there's a penalty or some reason why it would be bad to have, instead, why don't you just draw the whole map as a home area? I don't know. And that would be, let's put that on the list for next time. Home area. And let's check. It's 90 degrees outside. This stuff is not gonna last long. Yeah. Well, it spoils in 39 days. That kind of seems not quite realistic, but then again, I don't know what kind of realism I'm expecting out of a game called RimWorld. Where is this 14 squirrel meat? I don't know if you can. I wasn't sure if you can click on that. Oh, it's right in there. Okay. That's what I just. It's only refrigerated? What? Why is it not considered frozen? Oh, because that's not doing its job. It's in Fahrenheit. The game can be Celsius or Fahrenheit, so sometimes you have to like super check what you're in. But yeah, it should be. Can that generator just not keep up with it? Alright, so I think Steezy's gonna go to bed. I'm not sure what Nate is hauling wood. Oh, for the passive cooler. That has helped us eliminate the debuff for sleeping in a hot room. But there are better ways to deal with it once we have more, better access to setting up a more established colony with air conditioning units and things like that. Okay, now he's gonna hold the light leather. I guess we can fast forward this. Fully healed. Hey, if we could have a birthday cake waiting for you, buddy, I would. But there's the hero of the colony right there. And he's getting immediately to work on chopping. This, I don't know, I'm inclined to let it stand, let it continue to be built, because we don't ever know when we might want to use it in the future. So Terry's getting work on that, and hopefully we can get, what is Nate doing? Because, okay. I think we have quite a lazy bit of people between this bedroom. We need some hauling to be done for sure. So let's slow it down. Oh, she's harvesting smoke leaf. All right. The visuals, it's just, I love that it's like a piece of bread and then rice, a piece of bread and then potatoes, a piece of bread and then a green plant. Okay, so the question is then, okay, so it does deteriorate, so we're gonna have to get all of this hauled inside the walk-in, and then, oh, that's the other thing I learned. So this is a crafting spot. I was looking for a crafting table, but okay. Oh, gotta turn it. There we go. Can add bills. There we go. Now, all right, so we have the crafting spot. We put a bill in, make a smoke leaf joint. Let's just pretend that's tobacco and make a smoke leaf cigarette. Not that that's much better, but it's something better. But we need to... Excuse me. We need to make policies. Nope, that was wrong. Yeah, we haven't bothered to do this because I typically don't get into the work schedule. This is where you can set, like, what? I mean, I guess we could be nice and set some time for recreation. But, there we go. This is manage drug policies. I would have to sit here and go through this for a while. Policy. Usage. What does this mean? For recreation, for addictions, scheduled. Okay. So what if we do that? No, not every. Okay, perfect. All right, so I think what I read was if you keep it below let's do every 3 days. I think what I read was if you keep it below a certain threshold, which I think the threshold was 2 days, you... Okay, wait. Does it still exist? It does, I guess. Oh, so now we need to assign it. I don't know what this... Okay, well, it looks like it's assigned, which is good. That's interesting. We can... You know what? Let's have Steezy always carry one med kit. Now, this could come to bite us because it means she's not going to be able to carry food. But I mean, let's see. This is all interesting. This is stuff we're venturing into territory that I've never dealt with so far in the game. I've never gotten this deep in the game. I mean, I've played for many days, but never actually paid attention to what things, how things work. So this is interesting. Let's go into fast forward. Terry's working. Kind of inconvenient that Nate's hauling wood away, but at least he's hauling things to the walk-in. Good. Terry's getting some recreation in. We definitely need that. Finishing up the roofing. So I'm just gonna do a big zoom out. Okay, Nate and Steezy are playing pool together. We might be able to see. They joked about friendly adventures. Steezy said something about fields to Nate. Again, roulette. There's a lot of gambling talk going on. We need to get this stuff. So the other thing that I read was that this, while it's considered crafting, I believe it relies on... Oh, shoot. Okay, so if you didn't catch what went on there, I just saw that Terry's sleeping outside here. Since his bed was designated for medical, he couldn't sleep in it now that he's not a patient. So we need to set the owner. No. Hold on. Assign. Yes. Okay. Good. He's getting up and he's going to bed. But it's anyway, this smoke leaf crafting, the making of these little paper soldiers is actually falls under the cooking skill set, if I'm not mistaken. From what I read 20 minutes ago before I started this, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's add this for next time to be sure we cover it. Let's verify that it's cooking. Because that'll tell us if we're going to use, because Terry's a 7, Nate's only a 4, and Stacey's a 3. So we're going to want Terry to do that, but he's super valuable in a lot of other things. So it's kind of hard to pull him off of something. But if it's because we can sell smoke leaf, we can sell the paper soldiers. It could be valuable to have him practice the cooking skill set on that, because we can buff his cooking skill set and at the same time have a product that we can we can monopolize on. I think there was a show on HBO that was built around that entire idea, something with a wire, I'm not sure. So we'll verify that, though, that it's I know for sure it's got to be done at a crafting spot, but we'll verify that it's the cooking skill set that takes care of it. We need to get this hauled into the walk-in. This is replanted. Nice. We do have this planted, so we have food for the animals, and then the cotton's coming in nicely. So we can let's actually see if we can't maybe get one more day going, and see if we can't get Steezy to actually I'll have to pause it again and get Steezy on tailoring, and let's just set these to 2 for now. The idea is not to micromanage the way that I'm doing, but I'm not good enough at the game to play it any other way. So let's just see if we can get her to make something, and then we'll call it there. And hopefully I'm hauling good. That's what needs to be done. There we go. All right, perfect. So she's making a parka. So this, oh no. Oh no. Well, I can't see. I don't know why. I guess Magnet can't eat. Well, I can't win sometimes. I guess Magnet can't eat this stuff. I thought Magnet could. And then nope. We are not hauling to stockpile zone 4. We are not. No. Oy vey. If I could have just saved a second before. So we're gonna. Actually, don't know if you can do this. And then, is that what he's gonna do? Nope, he's trying to haul Magnet to. Nope. You can't. I don't know what to do right now to get Magnet out of here. It's got a profound effect on Steezy. That's a huge hit, rightfully so. It should be to me as well. No. I don't know how to do a proper burial. So maybe we need to leave it paused and put on the list proper burial. And we were in the middle of watching Steezy make the parka, but all of that can wait because this is a big deal, and I'm not sure why. We got no warnings about it either. Man, I there's part of me that wants to just reload this and start again, but that's not how we're supposed to play it. All right, we'll do something special for Magnet coming up. Yeah, so to recap, we harvested our smoke leaf. We've got our food harvested that's going to be brought into the walk-in. Terry's back to 100%. He's continuing work on the warehouse. Steezy's been doing a lot of planning. Nate's been doing a lot of hauling. We are going to finish this area here for potential prisoners or medical, just in case someone advantageous comes along. And we've lost a member of our colony. So we'll leave it there, and we'll figure out how to get through this together, and we'll rebuild. And I'm going to put on the list, and I'm going to have to put this on a carry forward list, a monument to Magnet. It might not be for a good long while till we have the resources and technology, but Magnet has been here and provided comfort and consolation to us all, and so Magnet will be remembered. But until then, good night, God bless, and see you guys next time out on the rim.